All right, what's up, y'all? Alan checking in. I know it's been quite a while, I think going on 3 weeks and a couple days here since I dropped my last video, but you know, a lot's been happening in my life on multiple levels, to be honest with you. So obviously we had Christmas and New Year's and all that stuff, and then it's just been, this is honestly one of the first, I'm at the car wash now with the truck getting this thing cleaned up, but this is one of the first sunny, nice days we've had in a while. It's just been kind of overcast and rainy and cold and crappy for weeks, to be honest with you. No snow or anything, just overcast and shitty. So with that being said, I apologize for the lack of uploads. I haven't been able to get up to Adams either because of the holidays, obviously, but we are going to drop off the Evo next week. So really the purpose of this video is going to be a general update, you know, on myself, the cars, the channel, and what you guys can expect over the next couple months here. So in terms of the Evo, we will bring that over. Today is Saturday for me, so you guys will see this video Saturday. We will drop it off probably Monday or Tuesday with Adam. I am hoping to get a little bit of time off from work so that way I can help him with the deconstruction process. And like I said, I wanted to get my hands dirty with both projects, both the Evo and the MR2 as well. So with that being said, once again, Evo will be up there next week. As far as the MR2 goes, it's going to be a while before we get that thing up there. I'm just going to be real with you, but we will be doing some work on the motor. I know Adam's got it on the engine stand right now over there, so that's awesome. So we should be able to get the water pump, the oil pump, and gaskets and just general maintenance stuff taken care of, fresh oil in it, etc. But yeah, that's the update on the MR2. So if you guys haven't seen you know, anything about the MR2 project, I will link it right here to kind of catch you guys up. But basically it's my 1991 MR2 Turbo. I'll throw up some pictures of the car as well, or maybe some video, but basically it's a 91 SW20 turbo chassis. So it's not a naturally aspirated car. It is a 5-speed, not an automatic. So it's all the good stuff that you want. The car's got 94,000 original miles on it. And basically I'm trying to turn it into what will eventually be, hopefully long-term, a World Cup car for drag racing quarter miles. So I think World Cup finals, import versus domestic. So that's what my long-term goals over the next 2 to 3 years are with the car. We will have it, like I said, get the engine in the car, get it running, get the computer on it sooner than you think. And then after that, we'll build the turbo kit and then look at building the motor too. So that probably will happen in terms of the motor build, etc. That'll be kind of a stage 2, and that will be next winter. So the goal this year is get the car up and running, get the turbo kit developed, and that's really about it on the MR2. So once again, I'll link that for you guys in the description for both cars. As far as an update on the Ram goes, got about 6,434 miles on this bad boy. It's hard to believe how much I've driven this, or we've driven it, excuse me, just because of the holidays and the trips to go see family, Colorado, things like that. So I literally, I think we've had this thing 3 months, and I put more miles on this than I put on the Jeep in 2 years. So it's crazy, but I'm loving it. The family's loving it. It's been nothing but reliable so far. I haven't done anything modification-wise to it, but we do have some stuff in here. I guess I'll just share it with you. That will be done next week for it. So we do have the Innovated HID kit. This is a 5,000K or 6,000K, 5 or 6,000K, I can't remember. HID bulbs for the low beams. And then I also, down here, we got this bad boy too. So this is a kind of like a tailgate assistant. So when you this doesn't have like a shock absorber type of thing on it, so when you open the tailgate it just falls and you know, it's kind of heavy. So for Sam getting in and out and just not ripping the tailgate off, I thought it'd be a good idea to get that thing. So I don't have these with me, but I did get some the yellow kind of like PIAA fog lights, the rally fog lights for the fogs. I didn't want to go with the LEDs or any more of the HID stuff with all the wiring and anti-flicker stuff, so I just wanted to go with the traditional halogen kind of fog lights, but more of the yellow look, kind of from like the Euro and Japanese stuff from back in the day. So I also think it looks good with the white truck personally. So that's kind of an update on the Ram. I'm still debating if I want to tune it and delete it. I was kind of surprised in that video that you guys weren't more interested in it, but I guess we just don't have as much of a truck audience as of yet with this thing being so new to the channel. But basically, if I did do it, I'd probably want to throw away, from the research that I have done, I'd probably want to throw a 5-inch exhaust on it. I think Flow Pro is what I'd be leaning towards, or MagnaFlow, one or the other. And then on top of that, what we would do is, I think it's EFI Live, I believe, but basically we would tune the transmission and the engine both, and then delete all the emission stuff. So block off the EGR ports, and then just remove all the emissions equipment, and you know, the DEF system. So that stupid thing right there with the fluid, which is really annoying, and it's literally ammonia, so it smells like pee. So I can't wait to see that go. I think that'll be a big step for us in the channel. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull this thing in, get this bad boy washed up here, and then I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. And then we'll finish up this video, and I'll talk about some of the personal things that I have going on right now that I thought about over the last 2 weeks. I just didn't know if I wanted to share with you guys, but I think I am gonna share high-level details, so you guys can understand where I'm coming from and what I'm dealing with. So, because like I said, YouTube isn't my full-time job, although I'd love it to be. One day that'd be awesome, but at this point I still have a family, a full-time job, a fiance, Sam, who's still in college and not working, so I'm the sole income earner in the family. So let's get this thing washed up here, and I'll check back in a bit. And this is touchless, don't worry. Not the cleanest, but not bad for a touchless car wash. It does the underneath real good too, so not a big the brushes or any of that that's, you know, get the swirl marks and stuff on the paint just don't work for me. So I'm willing to sacrifice and not be as clean, but you know, not have swirl marks in the paint, especially for next year when I go to paint correct it and ceramic coat it, since I didn't get a chance to do that this year. But not bad, he's looking good. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I apologize, I haven't had, you know, a ton of content lately. Like I said, just with the holidays, Christmas, New Year's, winter in Chicago. It's not racing weather, obviously, period. But on a personal note, this is what I want to finish the video with, and I really thought about sharing this with you guys for quite a while, to be honest with you. I'm kind of a personal person, an introvert almost. I know you guys probably don't think that based on the videos, but I am kind of a private person, and I don't really like making, you know, my personal business, like airing it out, you know, in my dirty laundry. But at this point, basically the gist of it is I'm in sales, software sales for a living. Like I said, I'm the only person that works in our house. And last year I had an off year. So the 3 years before this, I was the #1 salesperson in the company, and last year I wasn't. We'll leave it at that. I just had a bad year. And basically the company that I'm working for currently has gone through, and I'm not gonna name the company, but they've gone through a bunch of changes. The company that I used to work for a couple of years ago was bought by this company. It's just called Company X, and Company X is just not a company, you know, that I could see myself applying for today or wanting to work there today from a culture standpoint. I really don't like what they do with the products, the culture, anything. But long story short, a lot of the people that were with that previous company have left, and those are the people that I was friends with, you know, professionally and personally. The people that hired me, the people that helped me be successful when I was the #1 rep for those 3 years. And I just feel like without that support system there, and it's just not the same, I think is the best way to put it. So right after Christmas, excuse me, the company put me on what's called a performance improvement plan. And they gave me till the end of February to basically, you know, hit like three numbers basically. So I will hit those numbers. They're not going to get rid of me, obviously, because I was able to already actually hit the revenue goal that they set for me, and the other 2 goals are just simple things that I can do easily between now and the end of February. But with that being said, I have to make a decision, you know, soon here, probably over the next couple months before the baby is born, and decide if I want to stay with the company, Company X, or if I want to move on. And find a new job and new opportunity, and kind of re-energize myself. I feel like a lot of the problems that I've been facing are mainly due to just lack of motivation, lack of support, both from a management perspective and a product perspective. So it's just tough, guys. It's just really tough. So with that being said, hope you guys understand that. I really need the support on the videos if we want to keep doing this, because obviously if I do get a new job, or if anything changes here at the current company, Company X, or things don't get better, the amount of modifications and fun that I have will have to slow down, unfortunately. So if you guys would be able to just help me out and just share my videos, share the channel, those types of things help me get sponsors, help vendors get on board with it, help the channel grow faster, because it is really hard to get YouTube going. So I mean, it's been almost 100 videos and I barely have, what is it, 1,130 subscribers for almost 100 videos. So that's a lot of work, a lot of time, over 2 years of doing this, you know, part-time. Obviously I'm not doing it daily by any means, but either way, any help that you guys could give me would be greatly appreciated as far as my Christmas present and my New Year's resolution that you guys are helping me out with. So appreciate the support. Let's keep it positive in the comments. Like I said, I can't share too much on the job front, but just wish me luck in terms of making it work at the current company, or if I have to move on, I will let you guys know too. But like I said, the baby boy is due at the end of March, so that's coming up quickly, and there's just a lot on my plate right now between, you know, taking care of the entire family, getting Sam through school so she can finish up her master's in nursing, and just, you know, I'm about to be a dad for the second time. So I'm taking care of 4 people, a mortgage, 3 cars, you know, and all the other stuff that comes along with it. So I just kind of want to bring you guys in and be a little bit more personal and a little bit different, you know, for this coming year on YouTube. And I'm going to try to make more videos, period. And like I said, just kind of involve you guys more in my day-to-day life and what it's like trying to, you know, be a 40-year-old guy with 2 kids that's trying to pursue his passion of motorsports, this passion of YouTube that I now have, while still supporting my family and having my Monday through Friday jobs. So hope this all makes sense. Love you guys and gals. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. Hope everyone's having a great holiday season and ready for the new year. So we'll check back in later in the week once I go up to Adams for the Evo and the MR2 projects, and also the Ram stuff, so we get the headlights put on this thing, and then the tailgate thing. So lots of content to come, and we'll check back in. Peace.